this is a presentation about AI, right? But I think it's really important that you take a human-first approach. And instead of using AI on the front end, you're putting your face forward. You're taking the human connection and trying to stand out that way, but you're powering it using some AI. So on the back end, you're using AI to help you. Because the problem is, if you're using AI and typing it in, hey, make me a video about this, or hey, send a cold email to a prospect about that, right? It's not gonna turn out very well. But if you use AI in the back end, I think that you can actually do a pretty efficient job and have a much more effective process. So, talking specifically about video, what are we talking about with video? Well, one way to do it is to record authentic videos that are providing value. Of course, how many of you watch YouTube? Actually, how many of you prefer YouTube over like reading, for instance? Any of you? All right. How many of you watch YouTube at 2x speed like me? Anyone else? Okay. Takes forever for people to get to the point, right? You all have to watch me at a regular, everyday speed. But if you want to get the recording, maybe you can watch me at faster speed later. But we want to record authentic videos because I'm sure if you think about the people that you follow on YouTube, you probably like those people, probably trust those people. Otherwise, you wouldn't watch them. You subscribe to people that you know, like, and trust. And that's the beauty of having authentic videos. You're going to have imperfections if you record a video. As soon as you have your team, for instance, put videos on YouTube, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to have ums, that's going to happen. But I'd argue that's essentially a benefit. That's not a negative side. Because if you see something that's too pristine, it's not going to stand out. It's going to look generic. You're not even going to know if it's real when you think about it. The videos are getting so good that they're all too perfect, and you start to say, is that a real person? Is that an avatar, right? So your imperfections are actually your strength, okay? But talking about AI, well, if I'm recording a video, which I'd argue, do it on your phone, do it on something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have the perfect lighting. But if you can record videos, then the question is, how do you leverage AI? Well, there's a few ways to do it. Here are a couple tools, and I will share this presentation so you don't necessarily have to write these down, but just FYI. Few tools that I really like are Otter AI. Now, you had mentioned, the AI bot that's joining the meetings, right? Microsoft meetings, Zoom meetings, whatever. Otter can join meetings, but Otter can also, do a voice transcription when you're on a walk, when you have an idea. I've got an idea for a video I want to create, and you're just, spitballing some ideas. Then you can go back to Otter and you can say, hey, summarize it for me. Create me an outline of a video that I create based off all the stuff I just jabbed into for the last 30 minutes. So use Otter and Otter AI to help you. Another tool here is vidIQ. Now, for all of you that watch videos, if you've noticed that some of the video titles on YouTube are a little bit, they kind of try to catch your attention, right? A lot of that does have to do with, believe it or not, we click on those videos that have better titles. And so vidIQ will help you identify what video titles can I use, what things are people searching for, what are people in my industry that are creating videos, which ones are actually working really effectively. So it's kind of like a data analysis tool to help your videos be more effective. You also have Descript. Now, Carol is very familiar with Descript, aren't you?
I'm familiar. I'm not efficient, but I'm familiar.
Familiar. But it's much easier than it would be if we had you in Premiere Pro or something, I assume, right? So the point is, Descript will allow you to take a video that you've created, to edit it more effectively, to transcribe it. And the beauty of it too, I'm sure you like this feature, Carol, is to say, those ums, delete them all, right? Or that start of it where, we're all getting the cameras ready and it's just saying generic stuff. Instead of having to kind of figure out how to clip it, you literally select some text, click the delete button, and it's gone. So it's edit by text. That makes it easy for anyone to do, even Carol. And then you have Opus Clip. And Opus Clip, Descript does some of this too, but what it'll do is if you have a long form video and you realize, I need to package that up. I need to put it on social media. It'll allow you to say, well, this is an interesting clip. This is an interesting clip. You might like this, you might like that. Click a button. It spits out your clips from your long form videos, okay? So very easy way to do that.